But this is what I missed about the Rams. This is the other thing. How obvious. And I see you referenced it. We'll talk about it with some more depth. But the Rams, how could I call a team soft? An entire team. When the identity of a team, generally we'd look at the coach, the quarterback, and maybe ownership. But generally on the field it's coach and quarterback. With the Rams, it's the coach and their best player, a defensive tackle, a defensive lineman. How can I say anybody? How can I say a team that team's identity is in a defensive lineman? How can I call that team soft? So
no.
Yeah,
that's not fair. Because unfortunately there aren't 11. Unfortunately, there aren't 11 Aaron Donalds who reminded us last night, in case we forgot, he's still the best player in the NFL, regardless of position. But
that's going too far. But
he's the best player in the NFL, regardless of position. Okay, argue with your
outrageous.
mama. And I love her, but argue with your mama. Outrageous. Okay, see, but you talk about me going too far. You can say I disagree, but then you're like outrageous. It's like, no, it's not outrageous. There are plenty of people who agree with me. No, it's not. That's not outrageous. You can say it's incorrect. You can say that's not a hot take. That's not a hot. That Aaron Donald's the best player in the NFL? That's not a hot take.
The best player in the NFL?
That's not even lukewarm. That's not even 5 seconds warming up a honey bun in the microwave warm. Like, no. That's Aaron Donald.
You don't even believe it. Okay.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. I don't say shit I don't believe. Now you may think I'm crazy for believing it, but if I say it, I believe it. And if I tell you I don't believe it, I'll tell you this is tongue in cheek. Aaron Donald's the best player in the NFL. Okay? Now, moving right along. Now that we've established that.
No, wait. Before we move it on.
What?
Based on what? What are we basing that on right now? What are we basing that on in 2021? What are we basing Aaron Donald? So are we saying, because the argument I've always heard, and maybe what I need is somebody to expand the argument, because I hear the same one, and it's kind of tired. So the one I always hear, I hope this is not yours. The one I always hear is Aaron Donald is so much better at what he does than the second best defensive player, that no other player at any position really laps the field like Aaron Donald does. And I can tell you that may have been true in the past, but it's not true in 2021.
And what are you basing that on? And what are you basing that on?
Micah Parsons, your boy. I'm so glad you asked the question.
No, see,
it's in your feed.
Okay.
It's in your feed.
Here's the problem.
It's in your feed.
Here's the problem. Stay out of my feed. Stay out of my business and stay out of my feed. Stay out of my feed. My feed ain't your business. Don't worry about my feed. Don't worry about what I be doing.
It's public.
Okay?
It's public.
No, it is public domain, right? But okay. First of all, I know analytics can be complicated for you, so forget any kind of advanced statistics. All right, I'm not referencing any kind of advanced statistics, analytics, or anything like that, which probably still don't do Aaron Donald justice.
Only way analytics are complicated is if they're muddled analytics. So I blame analytics. If Micah Parsons
wins Defensive Player of the Year, not only will it be deserved, but he will also have been the beneficiary of a narrative, which is right now gaining momentum by the week, which with each and every outstanding performance, it's gaining momentum. New guy, rookie, helping along with Trayvon Diggs to transform Dan Quinn's Dallas defense. Okay, America's team.
Sounds like you're taking credit away from Micah Parsons. Sounds like
no, I'm not at all. I'm not at all.
This sounds like a Stafford.
I'm saying Micah Parsons can be Defensive Player of the Year, or for that matter, T.J. Watt or Myles Garrett can be Defensive Player of the Year. But Aaron Donald is still not only the best defensive player, but the best player in the NFL, regardless of position. Aaron Donald is to defensive players, and specifically defensive tackles, what Cliff Kingsbury said that Bill Belichick is to head coaches. What LeBron James traditionally has been to MVP. What Shaquille O'Neal and Michael Jordan were to MVP before LeBron James. What Tom Brady is to arguments about best quarterback. You can give them the award every year if you want to. But somebody else, she may just decide to give it to somebody new who has a great season. But I think if you ask most people, they would say, regardless of position, that's why, like, the idea of you saying it's outrageous is outrageous in and of itself to me. Like Aaron Donald, that's not a stretch by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, and I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, but I'm pretty sure NFL Network, NFL.com's top 100 players had him at number 1. Or if it wasn't this year, he's been number 1 several times.
Yeah,
or in the conversation for number 1.
He's number 1 before.
Okay, so, but I don't want to get caught up in Aaron Donald.
I don't want to get caught up in it either. I just want to point out to you, this is the last thing I'll say, and then you take it for what it is. You can let it go, or you can respond to it. I'm just going to tell you that in the little flurry that you had, where you said Bill Belichick is to coaches, and Michael Jordan is to basketball players, and LeBron James, that's different eras. You did point out Aaron Donald and Tom Brady in the same statement. So they both play, they're contemporaries. So if so is Tom Brady not the GOAT? Or Tom Brady's the GOAT based on what he's done in the past? Or Tom Brady's just the GOAT of quarterbacks, not of all players?
But here's what I don't understand. This is what I don't get. See, I need you to make up your mind. Because it wasn't that long ago when I had to convince you, this was like 2 weeks ago, when I had to convince you that Tom Brady was still a top 10 quarterback. You think I don't remember this? You think I don't remember what you said? No, but I'm saying, so now you caping up for Tom Brady all of a sudden. You're caping up for Tom Brady.
I'm wondering where you're coming from. That's all. I'm just trying to understand your argument.
I don't know where I'm coming from at this point. I'm confused. I don't know where I'm coming from. Because if we're being honest, because do I know definitively that Aaron Donald is a better player than Tom Brady? No, none of us knows.
No, you don't.
But that's my take, and that's my job to draw a line in the sand and to have a take and defend it and not let people like you talk me off it.
This or that.
Binary. Aaron
or
Donald's
that.
better than Tom Brady. Even though they play different positions and do different things. Yes.
It is
they play
Simon
different positions
or
and
Garfunkel.
do different things. It's Aaron Donald. That's it. End of conversation.
It is
just so
Eric
happens to be the most
or
handsome. He just so happens to be the most handsome player in the NFL. And if you don't get that reference, then I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Okay. Now, I'm just a little biased.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.